Hello, everyone, and welcome to 100 Football Sports Talk Radio. I'm your host, Logan Landers, and today I'm doing a special look at the Carolina Panthers 2022 draft needs. So, if you're a Panthers fan, if you enjoy this video, or if you just like football, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We go live each and every single day on Facebook and YouTube. Of course, we have an amazing Instagram account of all of our clips at 100 Football. And of course, our top tier podcast, thanks to the Believe Podcast Network. You can listen to it anywhere like Spotify, Apple Podcast, iTunes, iHeartRadio, or any major or minor podcast streaming platform. So go over there, leave us a review, leave us a like, leave us a comment, and let us know what you want to see next year on the channel. So the Carolina Panthers, right? What a very interesting team they were back in 2021, right? They started the season very good. They started off the season looking like a team that could be a very good spoiler in the South, right? In the NFC South. But it did not end up being that way. They finished the year 5-12, worst record in the NFC South. And, they have a lot to work with. So currently, right, they have a pick 6th overall in the first round. But then they don't have another pick until the 4th round at 105. The 5th round at 152 at 142 and 147, and the 6th round at 199, and finally the 7th at 220. So they've really got to hit things strong with that number 6 overall pick because they will not have another one for almost 100 picks more. But before I get into what I think personally they need to draft, who they need to draft, what areas, let's talk more about what they have done or haven't done this offseason, who they've gained, who they've lost, etc., etc. Currently, some of the big free agents, Stephon Gilmore, still a quarterback out there looking. Cam Newton, we knew he was their quarterback a little bit last year. Both of them are, at the moment of this recording, still a free agent, yet to be signed anywhere. Now, let's look at some of the gentlemen who they have brought in. Matt Ioannidis, the interior defensive lineman from the Washington Commanders. They also brought in Johnny Hecker, the punter from the Super Bowl champion LA Rams, Rashard Higgins, the wide receiver from the Cleveland Browns, Damian Wilson, the linebacker from the Jaguars, Austin Corbett, the right guard from the Rams, and probably one of their biggest moves, Xavier Woods, the safety from the Minnesota Vikings. They've also picked up Chris Westry and Bradley Bosman, both of those gentlemen coming over from the Baltimore Ravens. Now, some of the players they have lost at the time of this recording, Jermaine Carter Jr. gone to the Chiefs. Amir Abdullah, their running back, went to the Las Vegas Raiders. Daquan Jones went to the Bills. Hassan Reddick, the edge rusher, went to the Philadelphia Eagles. But, so far, like I said, they've brought some guys in. They've lost some of their big pieces, and they're still waiting for a few more guys to re-sign. Like I said, AJ Boye is up for a contract, Morgan Fox, Matt Paredes, so on and so forth. But let's go on to who I think and what places and what I think this team needs to improve, right? What groups of players. So they have the number 6 overall pick. There's been a lot of speculation and a lot of talk about the Panthers potentially going with a quarterback like a Malik Willis or a Kenny Pickett. I don't know if you take that yet, though, because compared to last year's draft class, and let's be honest, last year's quarterback draft class didn't live up to the hype that first year, except for maybe a handful of, maybe one or two off the top of my head. But we're still waiting for the big guys, right? The Zach Wilsons, the Trey Lances, the Trevor Lawrence, all of them. We're still waiting for them to kind of make their mark in the NFL. And the way that the quarterbacks are looking so far, do the Panthers want to take a risk and take a chance at number 6 overall when you have Sam Darnold, who is going to probably still be the quarterback this upcoming year? Now, whether Panthers fans enjoy that or not, that's up to their speculation, up for them to judge. But I feel that if they stick with Sam Darnold for one more season, because, let's face it, if he doesn't do good this year, he's likely out of the job again. I feel that the number 6 overall pick should definitely go towards an offensive lineman, an offensive guard, an offensive tackle, just somebody, anybody, to help protect your quarterback. The Panthers, as a team last year, sacked 52 times. That's 5th most in the NFL. They just could not protect their quarterback at all. And whether it was Cam Newton, whether it was Sam Darnold, or whether it was anyone else, they had trouble being in the pocket and staying comfortable. So I definitely think that your first pick should go as an offensive lineman, no matter who your quarterback is, because if you draft a quarterback, they're still going to have to run for their lives because that offensive line still needs some help. So let's go on to some of their other picks. Like I said, they don't have another pick until the 4th round, so a lot of good players are going to be off the board. But the Panthers, even though they're going to be in the 4th through the 7th rounds, they can still get some high-quality players there. So I think with the next overall, right, what they should go with first, I think offensive line is key, but they also need to get an edge rusher, someone who can get to the quarterback, someone who can help get a sack, stop a run, and just someone to give you that presence on the defense. Like I said, you lost Hassan Reddick to the Philadelphia Eagles. That's a big blow to them. You need someone who can replace them. I think you can find that one in the 4th round. Or the 5th round, because like I said, they have those 2 picks in the 5th round. So maybe you can go 2 offensive linemen and then maybe an edge rusher. Up next, they need help at their linebacking core. They need someone who can play the middle, who can really help out, and who can both defend the pass and also go and stop a run, and someone who, most importantly as a linebacker, is good at tackling. So I think that's another area that they need to get help with if they want to start making more moves in the NFC South Division. As for the 6th and 7th round picks, those are going to be guys who might not even make the team, in all honesty, or someone who you're going to have to develop for a couple of years. But, I mean, you could always find a stud in the later rounds. We've seen it happen many times before. And I think the final piece that they should look for is in the backfield as a safety predominantly. Someone who can help deep. Their defense was not the best last year, and I think that is definitely an area they can improve on. So overall, the final places I think the Panthers should draft is offensive line first overall. That's your main thing you got to look for. Then go for an edge rusher, then help your linebacking core, and then finally go for a safety, maybe late rounder. Maybe they can pick one up in the free agency pool still. But I feel like if you go offensive line at the number 6 overall pick, you'll probably be going with a safe bet. See what Sam Darnold and Christian McCaffrey can do this year. And then if it doesn't work out next year, go with the quarterback and see what you can do then. So please put a comment down in the description. Let us know. What do you think? Who should the Panthers go with the number 6 overall pick? Will it be a quarterback? Will it be an offensive lineman? Will it be someone on defense? Just let us know, and we will be sure to respond and like the comment. As always, we love interacting with our fans here on the show. As we go live each and every single day on Facebook and YouTube. Clips for our shows on Instagram, and of course our podcast. Listen to it every single day. Over 800 episodes available for you to download currently, and more being uploaded each and every single day. Draft prospects, history specials, interviews with some of the game's greatest players, coaches, and broadcasting minds. So please go over there, give us a download, and there's always going to be something for you to listen to over there on the podcast. I've been your host this morning, Logan Landers. Have a tremendous day, everybody, and we will talk to you again on another live episode here at 100 Yards of Football Sports Talk Radio. Be safe. We'll see you.